let's start the new lesson, lesson number 2, parallel lines. The basic things of parallel lines I have already explained you in the Zoom lecture. Let's again revise. Okay. Now parallel lines. What is mean by parallel lines? Here the definition also given. See, the lines which are coplanar and do not intersect each other are called parallel lines. Now what is meant by coplanar? Coplanar means the lines which lie in the same plane. As you can see, this is any plane. Here two lines are there, L and M, and these are when they are parallel, these are the coplanar lines that do not intersect each other. Are they intersecting like this? No. So as the lines are not intersecting each other, and such type of lines are called as parallel lines, or you can say non-intersecting. Non-intersecting means the lines which do not intersect each other. So non-intersecting coplanar lines are called as parallel lines. As you can see here, bars of window given. These bars of windows are your parallel lines, and this is your transversal line. Now what is meant by transversal? See, if these two are parallel lines and I am taking here any transversal, suppose K, the name of the line is K. Now what is meant by transversal? A line which intersect the two lines in two distinct points. Distinct means two different points. As you can see, this line is intersecting here and here, two distinct points. So such type of line is called as transversal. As you can see here, this is what? Transversal. Now here in the textbook one figure is given there. Two parallel lines L and M. One N line is given, which is what? Transversal. And I already explained you here in all how many angles are forming here. 8 angles. And remember children, what is the shape of the angle? This is angle, this is angle, this is also angle, means two arms having the same vertex. This is vertex of this angle, this is vertex of this angle, one vertex. Okay. Now you can see here, this is one angle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. In this way, total how many angles you can see? In all, 8 angles are formed here. And now pairs of angles formed out of these angles are as follows. Means there are some different types of pairs. Let us see that. First one is corresponding angles. Now what is made by corresponding angles? Many children this know also. Then also you see. Corresponding angle means the pair of angles which lie on the same side of the transversal, either on this side or on this side, above the line or below the parallel line. So here as you can see, let us take first above the line. This is D, angle D above the line, and here H is above the line. So angle D and angle H is a pair of corresponding angle. Pair means two angles. Again below the line you see here which one is there? Angle C and angle G. So angle C and G is also a pair of corresponding angle. On this side also two pairs you can form. Two pairs of corresponding angles are forming. Angle A. With A what is there? E. With B what is there? F. So complete these boxes in your textbook. And very important now, what is the property of the corresponding angles? Remember, pairs of corresponding angles are always equal. This you remember. If angle D is 20, angle H is also 20, because this is a pair of corresponding angle and they are always equal. Now let's move to the next pair of angle. That what is that? Pairs of alternate interior angles and alternate exterior, or you can simply say alternate angles. Okay. As the name indicates, alternate. Alternate means the angles which are on either side of the transversal. Now what is the meaning of either side of the transversal? इसका मतलब ये है कि एक एंगल ट्रांसवर्सल के इस साइड होगा और एक एंगल ट्रांसवर्स के दूसरे साइड में. So that is called either side of the transversal. Now here as it is alternate interior. Interior मतलब अंदर में. So alternate see here C E. So angle C and E alternate interior, one pair. Then in the same way B and H alternate interior. So this B and H, C and E both are alternate interior angles. Now pair of alternate exterior angles. Now pairs of alternate exterior. As the name indicates, exterior means outside. So you see angle D and F. What I said, alternate means either side of the transversal, as they are exterior. So this is D and F is a pair of alternate exterior. Similarly, which one is there? A and G. Okay. So or you can see CE, BH, DF, AG. These all are alternate angles. And what is the property of alternate angles? Alternate interior as well as alternate exterior. These angles are also equal. So if D is 30, angle F is also 30. What is the reason? Because this is a pair of alternate angles. That's why alternate angles are equal. Now let's move to the next pair of angles. What is the next one? Pair of interior angles. Now what is meant by interior angles? First you must know how to identify the angles. So interior angle in the figure is which one? As here it is mentioned, on the same side of the transversal. So children see, same side of the transversal and interior यानी अंदर के. So let's see C and H. These are interior and C and H both are on one side of the transversal and interior also. And similarly B and E, interior on the same side. So CH and BE are the pairs of interior angles, and these are the pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Now what is the property of interior angles? Sum of interior angle is always 180. Sum means plus. Here you will take angle C plus angle H is equal to 180, or you can say interior angles are supplementary. Okay. Similarly B plus E is equal to 180. How to find angles? Suppose you have given C, so you will put here that angle and you will simplify, you will get angle H. If you know H, you can get C. So the property of interior angle is what? Sum of interior angles is equal to 180, or they are supplementary. Now here these all the properties are mentioned in your textbook. Some important properties. Okay. Children, before that, yes, in the Zoom lecture I explained you some more angles, that is opposite angles and linear pair. What is linear pair? You know, this is any figure for linear pair. This angle and this. Suppose this is 1 and 2. So what is the property of linear pair angle? That linear pair angles are supplementary. Means angle 1 plus 2 is equal to 180. Now you can see in the figure how many linear pair angles you can get? 8 pairs you can get. You see A plus D. This figure. This is supplementary linear pair. In the same way, if I will take this, so this will be the line here. So this and these are what? Linear pair. So sum of linear pair angle is also 180. Now again one more angle is there, vertically opposite angle. Which angle? Vertically opposite angle, or you can say simply opposite angles. Now here in the figure you see opposite angle. Which are the opposite angles? A and C, D, B, H, F, G, E or E, G. G, E, E, G both are same. Okay. So vertically opposite angles are also congruent. Okay. Now these vertically opposite angle and linear pair angle, these two properties you can use when the two lines intersect. Okay, here you don't want the parallel line, only you want the two lines intersect. Here you, for corresponding angle, for alternate angle, for interior angles, the lines are what? Parallel. Remember this. So what are the properties? When two lines intersect, the pairs of opposite angles formed are congruent, means equal. The angles in a linear pair are supplementary. Supplementary means 180. Now turn the page. See. Third one, what is the property written? When one pair of corresponding angles is congruent, then all the remaining pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. So in parallel lines, if one pair of corresponding angle is congruent, then whatever the other pairs are forming in that figure, they are also congruent. In the same way, when one pair of alternate angle is congruent, all the remaining pairs of alternate angles are congruent. and when one pair of interior angle on one side of the transversal is supplementary, then the other pair of interior angles is also supplementary. Supplementary means 180. So first you must know how to identify corresponding angle, alternate angle and interior angles. Okay, now let's see one. Now we have to study the proof of all these properties, and that is called as theorem. Okay, so let's move to the first theorem.